What's up, guys? This is Roger here from the Reef, and I'm going to give you another 29-gallon update for April, since you guys have been so good. Couple tragedies, couple successes, couple, neutrals, I guess. First thing I want to say is thank you so much again for 1,000 subscribers. I do have a contest video idea out. Not out, but in my head. I'm going to put it out, maybe sometime this week. And, maybe at the start of the next month would probably make more sense. But, I'll figure out what's going on and I'll get that video out. But, let's show you what's new. I don't know if you guys can notice, but there's not a big tang zipping around the rocks anymore. Twitch has since been moved to the 60-gallon frag tank. I don't know if you guys can saw my video that I just uploaded, but he's now in the 60-gallon. So now it's just these 4 fish, my 2 clowns, my blue damsel, and my flame, who will usually come out on command. There he is. It's so weird. I swear to God, he's psychic. But yeah, so I'll take you through a little tour. I got my frags up here. I angled this down so I can actually show you guys. This is one of my deep waters. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's easily becoming one of my favorite corals. Really steady growth, neon green tips with a maroon and purple hue base. It's insane. One of my bird's nest frags. One of these is Drew's. I don't know if he wanted this one or that one. Both of them are about the same size. This one's a little bit taller. I got a bunch of bird's nest frags here going out too. This is a Dissolve. I'm trying to get the color back up. This is a bonsai that I fragged off the rock by mistake. This is a fake Bali Green Slimer, Manipura, and another bird's nest frag. But I'm going to give you guys a nice top-down view of a lot of my coral. This is the Tenuous. These tips are absolutely insane. I wish the ripple would kind of go away a little bit more. Here, let's see if you guys can see. It's easily my, I don't know, I have so many favorite coral. Definitely my favorite colored coral. Maybe not my favorite coral, but definitely one of my favorite colored ones. I'm got my green, purple rim, well, blue rim Monty, my red Monty, my candy canes, my stag that's kind of growing out of one end only. I'm not exactly sure why. I got really good polyp extension and really good incrustation, but it's only really growing out of this tip here. I'm not really sure why. I tried to nerf some Xenia there. My tort is just a stud. I never look at it from this angle, but you guys can see it. Goes all the way down. It's actually, I love the growth pattern on this. My personal bird's nest, my Millie, which is starting to explode with growth. Hopefully it can get to table. That'd be awesome. You can see my urchin, my really cool top-down view. You see the Radion Puxa. But, can I hide one of them? You can see there's my brain. Oh, man. This thing was about a fifth the size when I first got it. And the elegance is just starting to open back up because I had it on a cloudy setting. So it shrinks back up and takes a break, and then it'll open right back up. Actually, right now, it's actually starting to open back up. You guys know my overflow box encrusted bird's nest. You can actually see one of the stalks is making contact with the box and starting to encrust on it. But this kind you might have to move or kind of get trimmed off the top because it's really close to the surface of the water. But maybe that'll promote it to table. I don't know. My Bali Green that I accidentally broke. I was kind of mad about that. The rock slipped when I was putting this coral in and broke the tip off. But the tip is right next to it, so hopefully that makes it. I already see polyp extension on it, so that's a plus. What's new is this guy here. It's a green and purple polyp bird's nest. I've always wanted one of these. I'm not sure if it's a Ponape or Birds of Paradise. I always get those two mixed up. But it's really thin, delicate branches, so hopefully putting it in some high flow will help buff it up a little bit. But as my first tragedy, I don't know if you guys recognize this awesome coral. This is my purple deep water that fell into my frog spawn and got stung for about 10 hours straight. So that's what's left of it. I tried to frag as much as death off as I could, but I already see some polyps trying to come out, but I don't know what's going on with that one. I might have to get a new one, unfortunately. This bird's nest, it exists. and I don't know how to keep it happy. Some days it's really happy. Some days I get algae growth on the tips. Like I don't understand why it happens, but I guess it happens. My bad luck candy canes are in the back behind my greedy ass fish because they just keep getting knocked around. So putting them back in a corner might actually help them a little. Bubble's doing insane. It's actually got these cool dusters on them. Watch me spook them, and you guys won't be able to see them. But nice and dark, right? They have like this beak in the middle. It looks like something out of Star Wars, honestly. But you know, using an iPhone can only get you so far, right? See, like there's like a little beak in the middle, and there's like two or three of them on there. They're actually kind of cool. But yeah, so here's my fabia. Starting to encrust over that rock. And then this is my Ganoipora flower pot. Whatever, I don't know. That actually might be in the Lavapora. I'm not sure exactly. But originally it was right there, right where that white spot above the anemone is. But it was getting stung like nobody's business. And then I originally had it on a rock, or just on the sand bed, and then the starfish kept burying it, so I put it on a rock. So now it's really kind of pissed, and I hope it comes back around because it's my mom's favorite. You know, my frog spawn is a frog spawn. I'm kind of hate this coral now because it killed my favorite coral. But yeah, that's that coral. It might accidentally fall out of the tank. This is my brain. You guys know my brain. You guys know my clam. My blasto with a new head forming right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And you can see finally my starfish makes an appearance for the first time ever. Yeah. And then there's my plate. My rose bubble tip with actually so finally pink and green and awesome color. Before it was like white. I don't know if you guys are following me on Facebook, but when I first got it, it was like nice and pink. And then I took a picture of it again. It was like white because I couldn't feed it, or it wasn't getting light, or because it was behind the rocks. And then so yeah, so now that's doing well. Sorry guys about the shaking. I'm on my bad foot. So my gold maxima is insane. I love it. I can't wait for it to, you know, start getting huge. I don't know if you guys can tell it's gold, but it's pretty gold. Looks brown in the video, but it's gold. This crocea is doing well. This crocea kind of went through hell, but it's recovering. And then my favorite first coral ever, my torch. The clowns are kind of investigating this frilly little invert over here. Like he wants to go in it. It's like oh. But I'm not sure if it's ever gonna happen. Here, you look at that, look at that bristle worm. Ew. So if you guys have anything like this in your tank, that's a bristle worm. But there is something in this tank. It's like a foot long and it's huge. It's like an inch wide. So this is a common bristle worm. And look, there's two of them. Holy Christ, I never see them this active. But these are bristle worms. They're not very wide. But as soon as they start getting wide and like they have a segmented brown parts down the middle, that's a fireworm. And I have one of them in here. And it's got to be a foot long. Like I had it. It was behind this rock, and I lured it from right here, all the way to right here, where my frog spawn is. So it looped all the way around, and then I tried to grab it, and it just sucked back in the hole. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. Probably keep an eye on my clams, because that's probably the only thing it's gonna eat. But I'll have to research their diet because I don't want it to eat anything. But here's the Recordia from my 10-gallon. It's kind of in the shade. I gotta move it. And then there's this Recordia from my 10-gallon as well. But yeah. I think that's my update on the 29th. That freaking worm! Look at it. Ew. It's so gross. I kind of want to get it out, but at the same time, they're actually kind of good. I don't know. Hopefully I don't introduce any of that crap to my frag tank. Alright guys, this is my 10-minute long video of my 29-gallon tank. Got a nice little tour for 1,000 subs. And I do have a contest, like I said. I'll try and get the video out once I kind of get the details down. And I just want to say thank you guys again for 1,000 subscribers, and thank you for sticking along, liking, commenting, and all that jazz. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, recommendations, trolls, leave them down in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. And sorry I didn't get any request videos out this weekend. It was a big weekend for 1,000 subs, so I'm actually writing my outline for the dosing video as we speak. And I have a couple videos that I've recorded, but I don't know if I like them, so I might redo them next week, or actually I might do it right now and upload them sometime during the week. So if you guys want to see those videos, just let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Happy reefing.